welcome back. I am so stupidly excited to have this doll to unbox for you guys today. You might have seen a couple of weeks ago, I actually did a unpackaging of my first LOL OMG ever. And in that video I talked a little bit about how I hadn't liked them before and I'm kind of coming around and like letting myself explore and like more dolls, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's like a whole story, you can watch over there. But this doll, there had been photos like leaked of her before I had purchased my first LOL OMG, and she really was like one of the tipping points. So Bad Girl was my first one. She was like the first tipping point. Sunshine Gurl here was the second and final tipping point. I saw her leaked photos and I knew that I was gonna buy her. Like, I knew that I had to have her. I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited about this. So sorry if I'm like a little loud or excitable. She just looks so good. And we'll get to the tabletop view so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I'm really happy to have her. So obviously you can see the front of the box here. On the back of the box, we've got a picture of her and then the counterpart doll, which would be Moonlight BB. And then of course we have Sunshine Gurl written down the side. So, I'm gonna be honest, I have bought a couple of other OMGs that are older, so I didn't do unboxings for them. But in that process, I've learned that I'm really bad at opening the boxes, even though it literally comes with instructions saying to start here. So I'm gonna at least unbox it to the point where we can start getting to the surprises. And then I will be right back with you guys on the flat lay, so we can take a closer look at her, and hopefully you can share in my excitement, because I am so beyond ready to do this. Let's go. Okay, so that actually went significantly better than I expected, because, like, of course, the first time that I'm gonna do this for a video, and I don't film it, that's when it would be easier, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that we can see Sunshine Gurl here peeking over the top of her dressing room. I just, like, moment of silence for how cute she looks. I know that this is gonna be good. Let's see if I can get all of this out just as easily as I could get the box undone. So we've got our little tube of fashions. Ooh, that is cute behind there. I love that. Okay. So first we have got our little booklet here. So she's a Taurus. That's funny. I'm also a Taurus. Incredible. Channel the sun and let your light shine. Wow. Cute. Little BFF journal. Very adorable. I'm assuming that it goes with, of course, Moonlight BB. Okay, so the first thing that I pulled out is this. So I see we have a hanger here. Pretty sure this is going to be her jacket. I do love the patterns that they have on these, and I also love that it's not plastic. Good stuff. Sorry if you're hearing squeaking. If you watched my last video, you know that we are babysitting a guinea pig right now, and she's just having a grand old time. Okay, yes, so this is going to be her jacket. Very soft, fleecy material. We've got the glittery pockets and all the little zippers. And of course, a fleece hood as well. Super cute, love that. Set that off to the good side. Okay, next we've got this big piece here, which, pants? I think it's gotta be pants. Maybe? Ah, yes. So I think these are so interesting. Let me just get all the junk out of the way. First off, we've got a really cute belt. I hope that the camera is picking that up enough to see. It's actually a clear belt, but there are little holographic flakes of glitter in there. And then we have the buckle, which is a translucent pink plastic. A, I love the detail on the belt. B, I just love the belt, period. That is so stinking cute. And then the, like, cutout pocket detail, where instead of having pockets, there's just cutout to the jeans. So interesting, so unique, so fun. We have little pinstriping down those. Ooh, okay. Little strap. It's like completely useless, of course. It's just for style. But I was, as a kid, absolutely obsessed with like strappy black denim and never had a pair. So it's not black, but that is really calling to young me. Okay, then we have what I presume to be her shoebox. Pink lid with the LOL OMG logo. Yellow around the sides, but look at that. Look at the detail there with a little barcode size 6.5 roller skates and a picture of the skates. Like, it's such a simple little sticker, but I think that that makes this so much more of an experience and so much more, it feels so much more real. And I think that's just awesome. So, unboxing, we got more tissue paper. Sorry, girl, I'm gonna dump your shoes out. I will admit, after I finish crinkling, I will admit that a lot of the reason that I wanted this doll was the roller skates. So, look at them. Because I love to skate, it is a hobby of mine that brings me a lot of joy. So, seeing, you know, skates on a doll is always something that I love. The wheels aren't actual wheels, they're just like painted plastic, which is honestly a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that I was gonna get real wheels. So, that's a bit of a letdown, but they do look really cute. I love the striping along the back of the heel and around the top here. We have painted laces and even like a painted tongue in there and painted eyelets. So the painting job is really, really incredible on these. That being said, yeah, you can see it okay. There is like a little divot here and then another one here. So kind of mixed feelings on the shoes. The paint job is incredible, but the molding job looks like it was a little bit messed up. And I do wish we could have gotten real wheels because, you know, we have a sticker on the box. Like, they're going so far as to make the box a realistic shoe box with an actual sticker to it. I would have liked to have seen actual wheels. Then lastly, we have got hat box, but I think it's gonna have her purse in it. So, yeah, I got this. Because I was like, I don't think she comes with a hat. Oh, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Okay, wow, so many things. Let me... Sorry about the crinkling. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing any itty-bitty accessories. So first off, we have got her sunglasses. Really cute. I do love that the lenses are a different color than the frames of the aviators. I just think that that looks a lot better. I also really like that they are transparent. Personally, I hate when doll sunglasses are solid, just because I feel like the whole point of sunglasses is that, like, you can still see the nice face of the doll, but they add a little something extra, so I love that I'm still gonna get to see her eyes if she's wearing these. Then we have piece of her stand, not as exciting. 2 silver hoop earrings. Love that they're actually a metallic silver. And then a little heart choker. Again, the plastic is slightly transparent. Not as much as with the belt, but it's just a little bit of extra detail. Y'all know I'm a sucker for anything transparent, so that's of course really getting me. Then for the doll, let's do the big reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, look at her. Oh, look at her hair! Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. You're doing a review page. This is not on your own time. Come on, get with the program. Okay. She does have one more bag in here, but it is attached to something that I'm afraid to hurt. So I'm gonna take just one really quick second, get her out of this box so that y'all don't have to watch me struggle and I can focus on what I'm doing. And I will be right back with Sunshine Gurl fully unpackaged. Okay, so we have got our girl out, but before we talk about her, I just need to address a couple of things really quick, because there was a little bit more that I unboxed with her. We, of course, have hairbrush. Interesting that the hairbrush is yellow and the stand and everything is pink. And then her bag was actually in the bag next to her. Love the design of this. Obviously, functioning bag, which is always nice. And the big strap actually moves, which I feel like is not a feature I'm used to seeing in doll bags, so that is really, really cute. The printing on this, for me, looks great. A little bit of like a colorful shift there. Ooh, I love it. Very, very cute. Last thing that I'm just like very confused by, and this could just be my inexperience in the LOL surprise world, but the other dolls that I got that were actually in a box, their stands had the bottom piece and this piece, and then like a second smaller bottom piece. And that's what was in the boxes. But for her, obviously no second bottom piece. But I have 3 of these. And these 2 are like, I think the same, but this one's a different shape. So I'm just all kinds of confused. Let me know down below if you know why this is, or if this was like a bad production. I have no idea what's happening with that. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's not the doll herself, so I'm not upset by it, but I was very confused. So, as for Miss Sunshine Gurl here, on mine, thankfully, the face looks to be a pretty good print. That's always the scary thing with the LOL OMG. Like, I obviously enjoy the look of them now, but because you're buying it in a box and you can't see what's inside the box, there's always the chance that you're gonna buy a bad print. So I'm really glad that mine looks good. Her hair, I'm so conflicted about. First of all, it looks incredible. Like, long, beautiful wave to it. The little space buns, little accent piece in the front here, all looking absolutely stellar. I'm really, really, really into having my doll's hair feel soft, and this does not feel soft. I think that stringy is probably the best way that I could put it. So I'm having a hard time because I love the way that it looks, and I also don't know how I would replicate this style easily. So I want her to be soft, but I also don't want to ruin it. Let me know down below if you guys know any good tutorials of how to achieve this like wave instead of a curl, like a wave like this on a washed doll hair, because if I can, I would love to do that myself, but for now, I'm not gonna risk it. Having soft hair is, at least in this particular case, not worth it for me, which is honestly a first. It feels kind of wrong saying that, but moving on, we have got her shirt here. Little baby rhinestones for the buttons. Love the stripe pattern. The little bit of lace at the top is a really, really lovely detail. Actual, you know, lace. Just Velcros on the back. And then same with the bottoms. They do look a little funky from behind. I don't think that that's what your shorts are supposed to look like, but they look a little better from the front. They are supposed to go like under her jeans so you can see them through the pocket. So I'm not super fussed, but it's not, there we go. That's a little better. Definitely from the back, it's not the most flattering, but it's gonna get really good in a second here. So let's get her dressed. It literally took me 3 seconds of fiddling with the belt before I realized that this was gonna take me a hot second, and I hate to keep like skipping out on you guys, but I think I hate to keep you waiting more. So give me just what's gonna be for me like 10 minutes, but for you guys 1 second, and I'll have her dressed and we can kind of conclude. See, this is why I'm taking a break, because it's not going well so far. I don't know why I love dolls so much, but I'm so like hilariously incompetent at dressing them. Also, I just wanted to note, while I didn't have her fully dressed real quick, her ankle here, if you can see that little like ring around it, the rubber band that was holding her in was really, really tight around this one foot. There's like a very faint one on this one, but really bad on this one. So I'm hoping that that fades over time, because it's a little sad. Like, I know it'll be hidden, but it's, you know, a little sad. Anywho, back to it. Wow. First of all, getting them on, the fabric and then the texture of her skin were really just not meshing whatsoever. It was so bad. Like, the drag was so awful. Pulling these up was so insanely hard. And I do just want to say that I did try with the undershorts on and also with them off. So this was a problem both ways. I just think it's cuter with them on. So yeah, but I tried both ways to see if it was the like amount of fabric up here that was the problem, but it's not. Starting from like her thigh upward was just impossible to get these pants on. And then with the shorts, you might think that this like creasing thing is also the shorts' fault. No, that's also just the pants. In fact, that's actually why I decided to try to put them on without the shorts on, is because it was bunching so bad. But it does that either way. Like, that's just the way that the pants are. I think it's because they sit so high up in order to close that it like pulls and gets stuck in her joint a little bit. Because here's the thing, like I can't, if you look, hers aren't even fully closed on mine. But that's as far as I could physically get them up, and that's what they're doing. So I feel like if you could have them sit a little bit lower, you wouldn't be having that problem, but they literally will not close if you have them sit any lower than this. And then also the shorts, you can see that there's like a little skin poking out on the sides here. Pulling up these pants over the shorts. The pants were bad enough, but the shorts added a whole layer of awful to this experience. It was so difficult. As you can see, like, just the way that they sit and the way that they bunch up, I tried and tried and tried, guys. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I really did put all of my effort into this, but I physically could not get it to sit any better than this. It's just, I feel like maybe if it were something like with Bad Girl where they, like, her fishnets went around her foot, like a tight, that might have worked better because then there would be something anchoring the shorts down. But because they're just shorts, they just bunch up and you have to pull them and pull this up, and it's a whole ordeal. So we finally got past that. It's a lot. I will say that I feel like I didn't see this bunching happening in the like promo photos for her. And like if you pose her, you can kind of get away with moving it, but it's pretty bad. I'm a little bit I'm pretty disappointed with that, actually. I think that this is the first time that I've ever like put an outfit on a doll and thought that the promo photos were like better to the point where it was almost misleading. Maybe that's just me. But moving on up, shirt, opposite problem in fact. You can't really see because of the jacket necessarily, but this is so loose. Sorry, I'm not like trying to flash her, but I have it as tight as it will go, and it's so loose. So it's just like a weird fitting situation with a lot of the clothes. The jacket was very nice and easy to get on. After the ordeal of the pants, this felt great. Shoes were also kind of an issue. You can see that they're tilted, like they don't quite sit right, and believe it or not, I did have the thought of maybe I just have these shoes on the wrong feet, and in fact it is even worse if I switch them. They're even more tilted. So like, that's also just fitting weird. I feel like I'm having so many problems with this doll, and I've not had this problem with any other LOL OMGs. I have Bad Girl that I got secondhand, but with all of her pieces, and didn't have a problem with that. And then 2 others that I got in box, and I have never had a problem like this. So I'm really feeling some sort of way, a little bit flustered. Also, I did forget to mention about her scrunchies and her butterfly clips. So scrunchies, I will say, good on MGA, good on LOL for having actual scrunchies, actual fabric to her scrunchies. I know there was like a leopard print Barbie that just came out recently, and everyone was pretty mad that her scrunchies were just plastic. So I'm really glad that these are fabric. Like, they feel exactly like a scrunchie. That being said, the butterfly clips I'm a little disappointed by. You can definitely see that there's like the split down the middle so that you can get them around her hair, which I understand that that is an easier way to do it, but I feel like there had to be another way. Like, give me just 1 second. Okay, guest starring Poppy here. Her butterflies look incredible, and they are just like pegs that stick into her head, which I know comes with a separate set of issues because people were having problems with Poppy with the pegs breaking off. So like, I know that it's not a perfect solution. Or another alternative, very hard to see on my Kaya, sorry, her hair's gotten pretty messy from the fan we have running in here, but her clips actually clip together like that, so they function a little bit more like a normal hair clip. Which again, like I know that the butterfly clips is a different kind of clip, like I remember them, I know them, but I just feel like there could have been a slightly better solution that doesn't look like this, because it's not my favorite. And especially like this one's really thickly spread apart, and it's really hard to see them against the scrunchie. Like, I kind of had to zhuzh the scrunchie around so that you could see the clips a little bit better, and the clips combined with the scrunchies were really part of what made me love this doll so much. So I don't know, I'm still very glad I have her. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I bought her. I think that for me personally, for my collection, she was worth the money. But that being said, I think that my hopes were like a level 10, and realistically she's like a level 6 or 7. So, not the note that I thought we were gonna end this video on, but that's the note we've got. Like I said, I'm still glad that I have her. I do think that a lot of things about her are really great. Like I said, the scrunchies being scrunchies. I think the glasses are fantastic. The shirt's a little loose, but like it could be worse. The jacket's great. Like the bag's really cute. So it's not that I hate this doll whatsoever. I just think that in some ways the execution wasn't as perfect as it could have been. So that was a long one. Sorry guys, I know I usually keep it a little bit shorter, but I had a lot to say about this girl. What are you guys thinking about Sunshine Gurl? Have you bought her, or are you looking forward to her? Did I just ruin her for you? I hope not, but definitely let me know down below in the comments kind of how you're feeling before and after seeing this. And yeah, I hope that it was at least informative for you guys, if not something that you actually liked. But I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day or your night or whatever it might be, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye guys!